It's Dirty Story Night! Welcome to week 2 of our anime-themed stories. This week, Dan Holebangs Hellsing. So, I don't know who Hellsing is, but this was still a funny story. Those of you who know who Hellsing is, you will probably enjoy this even more than I did. And that's quite a bit, so definitely give it a listen. Dirty Story Night is part of IABD Presents Network, a multimedia entertainment content platform based in Columbus, Ohio, with lots of cool stuff. Go to iabdpresents.com to check it all out. I would like to recommend The Oscars Are My Super Bowl, a movie review podcast hosted by Amanda Iman. It comes out twice a week. It's really interesting. She has lots of cool guests on, so check it out. Now enjoy Dan Holebangs Hellsing.
No, I'm not mom.
Blank soundtrack.
I'm his sister-in-law.
I had both volumes because I love that soundtrack.
I knew it in the company
had honey in it.
Because,
the name honey.
no, seriously,
Yeah.
he is so spoiled.
H-O-N-E-Y.
Is Dr. Horrible for karaoke? Might be.
Niece.
No, yeah.
Okay, so Dan, go up to the microphone, please. Dan. Just stand over on top of the extension cord.
A full red moon shone brightly through the bedroom window of a lavish English mansion. On the bed, a young woman with long blonde locks slept soundly. She seemed so serene, yet even in slumber, she looked stern, as if commanding the respect of every man, woman, and creature swimming through her dreams. Sir Integra Fairbrook Wingates Hellsing slept alone in the dead of night. Or did she? A small shadow began to take form in the corner of the room, closest to the sleeping woman. The very dust began to gather, joining the shadow to form the faintest shape of a man. A tall figure dressed in a flowing red coat appeared out of the shadow and crept towards Integra's bed, his footsteps echoing softly in the vast bedroom. Alucard knelt over his slumbering master, savoring the silent anticipation of finally drinking his beloved master's blood. Before he could sink his sharp fangs into the softened skin of her neck, she sat bolt upright, a pistol in her hand, the end of the chamber pressed against Alucard's forehead. After a few tense, startled moments, Alucard began to chuckle. Master, your senses and reflexes are as sharp as ever. Yes. Such an amazing woman you are, Sir Integra. Sneaking up on a slumbering woman in the middle of the night? That's not like you, Alucard. What is it you want? Ah, Master, I'm absolutely famished. I want blood. Your blood. The blood of my beloved Integra. You want my blood that badly? You'll have to work for it, my dear Count. I'm quite famished myself, though not for blood. The young woman threw the covers off of her bed, revealing her white satin nightgown. She spread her legs wide, revealing the fact that she wore nothing underneath. Her virgin slit looked tight and delicious, with the faintest glisten of moistening juices in the moonlight.
Yeah!
What are your orders, my master? My orders are simple. Make me scream in pleasure. I've not been touched by a man in these 22 years, and I want my first time to be with you, Count. Alucard leaned down and gently spread Integra's pussy and extended his long tongue, gently testing the inner walls of her virgin cunt. The normally stern woman began to softly moan, letting her head fall back in budding pleasure. Alucard focused on her clit, running circles around the sensitive organ, making her twat wetter and wetter as his hungry tongue frantically flickered. He thrust it right through the lips of her womanhood and felt her G-spot rubbing against his taste buds. This wasn't blood, but it was another kind of deliciousness. Her ecstasy began to blossom as Alucard inserted his 2 fingers inside her, working in tandem with his tongue. She began to softly cry out, "No, Alucard, please give me more! I command you to give me more!" As you wish, my master. What is it you request? I demand that you give me your cock. Give me all you've got and don't dare hold back. You have your orders. Yes, my master. Alucard ripped his coat away, down to the black straitjacket hidden beneath. He effortlessly tore away the crotch, a great pale cock thrusting forward, pulsating with the blood of millions of innocents and sinners alike. Sir Integra Hellsing gasped as she felt the undead dagger impale her, plunging deep inside her. Alucard drove his vampiric shaft to the hilt into his master's pink fortress and began thrusting hard and wild. Both of them gasped and panted with effort and pleasure. Alucard cackled wildly as he fucked the exquisitely tight clunge. Suddenly the door flung open and Walter the butler ran in. Sir Integra, I heard you scream. What's wrong? All three of them stopped dead. Walter taking in the scene, and the other two staring transfixed at Walter, not knowing how he would react. Walter? Yes, ma'am. Get over here and help pleasure your master. As you wish, Sir Integra. Alucard hoisted Integra up off of the bed, still held up on his cock, as Walter walked over his pants, already removed, exposing his aged but yet still functioning Johnson. With Integra held in the air by both of her most trusted servants, Walter pressed his flesh flute into his master's tightly puckered anus. Now that they were both in position, the Hellsing family vampire and Walter, the angel of death, fucked their most respected master with all they had. After many long minutes of thrusting and moaning, Integra could feel the pistons of her servants begin to swell. They were both about to come. Don't either of you two stop! Give me all you've got if you've got the balls for it! The three of them cried out as they all climaxed at once. Alucard and Walter filled their master's holes with their hot spunk, and Integra passed out from the collective orgasms from both her ass and muff. Alucard kept his master held aloft, but Walter slid out and collapsed on the floor, dead from the effort. The angel of death had finally gone to meet God.
Oh, don't give in.
What anime series was that?
Hellsing.
It's just called Hellsing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hellsing, Ultimate, Hellsing, whatever. H-E-L-L.
Well, I have everybody else does.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, and at the end
All
of
I
the
have was